Hey guys, it is Harcion here. Today I'm bringing you a new series that I would like to focus on called the deck AboMONation. On for Mondays, of course. And this is what we have for you right now today. Have a 60 card Dragunity Light and Darkness build focused on the Light and Darkness loop. If you guys don't know, the loop is that you summon Leviathan. Whenever he's normal or special summoned, you can equip any dragon in your graveyard to it. We're going to equip Light and Darkness. And Light and Darkness effect is when it is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Target one monster in your graveyard. Destroy all cards you control, then special summon that target. So basically what we're going to do is if you have two of these guys in your graveyard, you can equip Light and Darkness to the one, and then if either this gets destroyed, or if this gets destroyed like by MST or something, or if this gets destroyed by battle or being flipped face down, this of course will be destroyed by game mechanics, which is really nice because then it'll let you summon not the one that it was equipped to, but you have to summon a second Leviathan out of the graveyard, and then you're going to equip it to that one. And you sort of just get a loop of this defensive wall slash 26k beater, which isn't super impressive nowadays, but that's why we have some other things in here to back it up. Now, of course, to get these in our graveyard fast, because we're going to need at least 3 dragons in the graveyard, I went for a That Grass Looks Greener slash Lawn Mowing Next Door build. So, of course, we're going 60 cards. We have some traditional lawn mowing things in here. We have some fairy tales. We have these. If we get too desperate, we can summon one of them. Reset all the banished piles, and maybe even go for a second lawn mowing. Who knows? Speed Royal Horse Stilts, of course. You can banish this card from your graveyard to send one wind monster from your deck to your graveyard. It's kind of useful if you didn't get your Leviathan, or if you didn't get, say, Phalanx into your graveyard. And of course we have Return of the Dragon Lords to summon mostly Leviathan or Arcbrave if we get super desperate. And then trade in cards of Consonance. I don't see us using these that much. Some Dragon Shrines and one Foolish again for desperate. Dark Hole Regeki. Left Arms because to get lawn mowing. I'm not sure why this is in here instead of a third Twin Twister. Our Field Spell, these because it prevents OTKs if we lawn mow it. These more to summon Leviathan again. And then one Solemn, because there's not really much point in going a bunch of strikes. Yes, we have more likelihood to draw them, but I don't really care. Now Dragunities are able to get out Crystal Wing fairly easily if we get Ducks and Phalanx and hope we don't get striked. Other than that, we have a bunch of more toolboxy type things. So yeah, we're just gonna take this and we're gonna go online. We're gonna change your name to Dragons Are Us, and we're gonna go to the US server and we're gonna host. Right. So let's see what we can get. We're gonna try to do. We'll do my typical 5-duel style. And before we get too into this, I realize I did not change any of the sleeves. So let me be right back. Alright, and we are back with a vengeance. I managed to change to some more fitting sleeves. I'm not sure if I want to create sleeves specifically for this series or not. These sleeves are of course from... Oh, and I wanted to go second. Well then. You know what? That was just dumb. So we want to go second with this so that we can get more card advantage. But if we go first, we want to hopefully be able to set up at least some sort of Crystal Wing. These sleeves are, of course, from Hardleg Joe over at Hardleg Gaming. I can leave a link to him in the description. And we have quite a sorry hand, if I do say so myself. Well, see if we get some sort of OTK done to us. Yeah, these are from Hardleg Joe's Dragunity Toolbox video. Again, good video if you want to watch that. I will be doing a lot less toolboxy sort of things and a more just what can we possibly do to get Light and Darkness equipped situation. And we are fighting Necros. Interesting. We're not going to be going the extra deck too awful much. Of course, we can if we need to, but we shouldn't need to if we can get lawn mowing in time. So part of my whole idea of this is we're going to just do one big thing. You know, the deck's one big thing. It's 60 cards. I don't know if I'm going to keep that for all the decks. But probably the first couple I'll try to do 60 card decks. Maybe not all lawn mowing decks. Maybe some other means of deck thinning. Oh, and we actually have some things we can do. So first of all, let's use this. And we're gonna dump... You know what, just to get some plays going, we're gonna dump Phalanx. He's like, what's this guy doing playing Speedroids in Dragunities? You got something? You got Ghost Ash? You got... What's this guy do? He's not doing anything. What you got? Dragon Capture Jar? Okay. There we go. Not the best thing. Not the best group of cards to banish out of nowhere, but... You know what? I'll take it. You know what? Let's actually set this. Now we'll do this. We're gonna get lawn mowing. Of course, Necroface is gonna banish a bunch of things. Oh, it banished a Necroface. So let's see what we got banished. Ravine. Okay. What did you get banished? 2 Gamma Seals? Okay. Now we're gonna activate this. Let's get rid of the other half of our deck. And get that dang old Fairy Tale Snow. Banish this, and this. Oh, and God has surrendered. So yeah, I think we won that one. We had a bunch of snows and, well, a bunch of other stuff in our graveyard. So let's call that a win. So let's see who else falls before this AboMOnation. I'm gonna go for, I forgot to mark down when this recording started. So we'll go for about 5 duels. I think that'll be enough time. That's what I'm going to do in my other series once I actually manage to get it off the road. So we'll do 5 duels with this one too. Alright, Kibito Bosper. Whatever that means. I'm guessing Burr is like Brazil. DDs. Interesting. Interesting. We, of course, have an awful hand. I wish Arc Brave was level 8. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do. If nothing else, just so I could use it for trade-in. Felgrand's level 8. Felgrand's in the picture. See? Pretty sure that's Felgrand. I might be wrong. It might be like Chaos Emperor Dragon or something. Oh, Swirl Slime. Going for Genghis. Yep, there's Genghis. See, if I were any sort of reasonable person, I'd just skip ahead for him to be done with doing things. But I think we might as well just sit here for a bit. Yep, he's got Lamia. There's Alexander. Go from Genghis into another Genghis. Interesting. Interesting. There's that Crystal Wing. Now, will he get out Siegfried as well? Let's see. Or will he... Lamia's dark, he could go for like Void Ogre Dragon or something. Maybe Black Rose Moonlight. Nope, it's Siegfried. Alright. Well, that happened. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much we can do. Bait out that Crystal Wing. I guess this is like a solemn warning or something. Sweet. So now, even if he negates this, Ackley's is going to be able to destroy something. So I think I'm going to destroy Siegfried. Because, let's see here. Actually, no, I'm going to destroy Crystal Wing because he can't get that back. Go ahead and target Siegfried with that. Crystal Wing is going to be like, nope. And then this will kill Crystal Wing. Yay. And there we go. So I downloaded this full art pack, and I'm not entirely sure I like the way it does pendulums. Because it has the scales here, and then it has this like teeny tiny blue line at the bottom. Let's see. Siegfried. Target one face-up spell trap card in the field. That target has its effects negated until the next standby phase. Sure, let's try it. Gonna negate it. Gonna negate it and risk my potential drowning Mirror Force or whatever this could be. No. Alright. Interesting play. Brave, why are you not level 7? Unfortunately, that's still about all we can do. Or why is he not level 8? I mean, why is he level 7? Which I don't remember. Was there a level 7 one in the old Dragon Lords? I'm not even supposed to be using this for this. I'm supposed to be using this to banish from my graveyard to prevent OTKs. I mean, it's working so far, I guess. Well, here's a card. It's not a helpful card. I mean, could make our mateys, I guess. Declares an attack. Yeah. Let's do it. Got your savant. It's gonna go after. You gonna get what duck crunch are you gonna get? You gonna get gate? You gonna get gate? You gonna get? You got gate, yay. I'm fergalicious. Unfortunately, I don't know how much longer this bluff, if you can even call it a bluff, will last. Because I'm pretty sure he can just negate this with Siegfried, and I still have to pay the 1,000. The real question is, do I want Phalanx to go to the graveyard or not? Probably. Yeah. I don't want to be that close to death right now. Let's do that. Did he figure out that he can negate it yet? Nope. But you still take the damage. Alright, so if I draw that grass, a trade in target, not you, if I drew anything but you, outscout, outplayed? Why did you sell Mourning that? What? What are you doing? Alright, I have been... Oh. I mean, the last time I just normal summoned a monster, I guess he took a lot of... He lost his Crystal Wing, so... Oh, that... You know what, I'm not even mad. That was hilarious. You gotta sell him that horse stilts. Alright, let's go in. Let's go into the third duel here. Got one win, one loss. Pretty even. Pretty even. Go ahead and mark down my win-loss. Halloon Fire. That's an interesting name. And we have a not very productive hand. Why do we keep getting... Of all the cards to keep drawing first turn, Arc Brave Dragon is not the one we want to draw. gonna go ahead and let's see. Yeah, go ahead and do this. Get rid of this guy. Bam, bam. What was your set card? Chapel of Spikes. Oh no. Is this hat? I hope it's hat. What? What is happening? Why are you playing Chapel of Spikes and... Oh, why are you playing Chapel of Spikes and Performapalm... or... Pendulum Magicians?
What's up?
Oh. Hey, sorry, I forgot I had the room open. You there?
I just saw it and you're like, oh, what's Harcion doing?
I forgot I had... I'm actually recording, but you can stay on if you want.
Oh, are there people here? Are there people hearing me or something?
I have no clue if your voice is going through or not. I'm doing local recording.
Well, if you want me to be quiet, it's fine.
No, you're good. We can have a special guest. Special guest. Toss the Goarts.
I am the Lord of Tossing Goats.
I am playing the world's worst Dragunity deck. If you can believe
Debatable.
it.
There's probably a worse one somewhere.
So welcome Goats, Goarts, the tosser of all the slightly hooved mammals.
Goats are interesting. They can eat just about anything and be annoying because of it.
So I am playing a lawn mowing Dragunity deck using the Light and Darkness Dragon loop. Did you take a look at it?
Yeah. Personally, I'm not that big a fan of the Light and Darkness Dragons, but what's the loop aspect?
Alright, so if you equip, which I just did, I equipped the Light and Darkness Dragon to the Arma Leviathan. And if if Light and Darkness Dragon is destroyed by any means and sent to the graveyard, you can target one monster in the graveyard and special summon it.
That cycles into Arma Leviathan's effect. I know that one pretty well. It's pretty good in Felgrants.
Yeah. So basically we just keep looping. So if Light and Darkness gets MST'd or Twin Twisted, or if anything at all happens to Leviathan, Light and Darkness will blow up everything.
Well, it only blows up your cards, not your opponent's.
Oh yeah, it'll blow up all my cards, and then I get Leviathan back. So pretty neat.
It does. I mean, Arcbrave is the same thing, just turned slower.
Yeah.
Without blowing up all your stuff.
Of course, I have my Speedroid Horse Stilts to dump more winds into the graveyard. Go ahead and dump Harpy Harpist so I can get a Ducks next turn. Or during the end phase, rather. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can destroy this card in the battle phase. Interesting. I'm playing against some form of Pendulum Magicians if you would like to view.
How may I view?
So my username right now is Dragons Are Us. Are Us a dragon? I forgot to activate Harpist in the end phase. Because that circle is just floating over top the snow, or Fairy Tale Snows constantly, and I keep forgetting it's a thing. Yeah, I don't have spectators muted, so if you just go into whatchamacallit. If you click show started duels, you should.
Yeah, I found them in.
Fossil Dyna. I'll banish Return of the Dragon Lords instead.
Ha! Is there a second one? No, it's the Marshmallow one.
Oh, great.
This guy's just being trollsy. Judging by his graveyard, this just looks like some sort of barrier statue-esque deck.
See, that's what I thought at first, too. But he's playing some sort of, like, Pendulum Magician engine.
Pendulum anti-special summon? Sounds legit. It goes together like freaking White Stone of Legend and Cards of Consonance. Like, not really, but I made a bad comparison.
I do not know how to get rid of that Marshmallow. Actually, yes, I do. Snow. Let's banish some things that are no use to me anymore. Like all these spell cards that are now in the graveyard. Yeah. Do not use her effect. Because then I'll take another 1,000 damage from Marshmallow. And we have Castell. Yay. Do not flip it face down, because then I'll take 1,000 more damage from Marshmallow. And that apparently procs that. Interesting. Interesting. And apparently we can tribute summon, but I'm not going to. We're just going to get out this one. We'll equip it with this. And this will special summon itself. Then we'll get Snow. Which will banish.
Loops and loops and loops.
Loopsy doopsy. There we go.
How come you didn't equip something with Dragoonity Armor Leviathan when you summoned it?
I did. I equipped it with Phalanx and then special summoned Phalanx.
Oh, I'm forgetful.
Loops and weird card advantages. Rawr. Alright. Now does he have Battle Fader? Or some form of Gores? Because I honestly have no clue what this deck is.
Have the replay and look through after you win or lose. Probably win.
I mean, I'm gonna have to. This is some weird, like I don't even know.
It's some mind games level nonsense.
It is. Like, it feels like he's trying to go somewhere with it, but I have no clue. So I'm gonna name this, what is this nonsensical nonsense? And of course, you're free to jump in if you want to have a crack at me going into the next duel.
Sure, just a moment here. On a scale from what's the word? On a scale from noob to meta, how hard do you want my deck to be?
I literally don't care as long as it's not a lawn mowing deck. You will either completely.
Are you sure you're okay with me using whatever the hell I want?
Fine, use something like tier 3-ish, I don't know.
Will do.
And again, I don't know if your voice is getting recorded or not, so the audience may hear me just speaking to no one.
I am not recording. I don't have the needed things to record.
So I just don't know if it'll record the audio from my speakers or if it's just recording from my mic.
In that case, you must sound like you're going crazy.
I hope so. I hope I just sound like I'm going crazy. That'll get even more views, right?
Indubitably so.
Alright. For your special match, I shall make a password. 1, 2, 3. What the password shall be 1, 2, 3.
What is thy username?
Dragons are us. Very original, I know.
Alright. Here is my favorite. I think you might know what I'm using.
Is it Nordic beasts? Because Nordic beasts have goats. What is this hand?
This is not goats. I have no goats in this deck, ironically. I have things that probably would eat goats if goats were presented to them.
Did I seriously not mill a single snow? Interesting.
You milled both your necrophases.
I did. I milled both my necrophases. No tuners. Well then, I will just set this and your go. And yes, I'd like to use Harpist's effect. That way if I ever get a tuner, I'll be able to use it. Alright, you got some goblins. Ah, blue eyes.
My favorite.
If only they made a blue-eyed goat. Oh, 2 alternatives? Yep. Oh no. And there's that gosh dang old synchro. Which actually, thank you for getting rid of it. Now I can activate graveyard effects. No, don't bring it back. That is the opposite of what I want you to do.
I'm afraid I can't let you use monster effects, my friend.
That is unfortunate. I think this is the most level 9s I've seen on a field outside of playing Prediction Princess.
I could probably make Dyson Sphere if I decided to run it.
And haha. Take that. No.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Let me mill 2 cards. Interesting. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thankfully, I have a duck. Oh, there's Moonlight. Well, that was mean.
No crystal wing for you.
You don't know that was what I was going to make.
You're fighting Blue Eyes. Of course it's what you're going to make. It's the only thing that can get over any of my things.
I could have been making... what do I have in here? Metaphys Horus.
Well, you're not making a synchro. I'm sorry.
Bye, Moonlight.
Moonlight has died for your sins. Are you happy now?
More Dargans.
All the Dargans, more than you could ever ask for.
See, I was going to try to... One of my other things I was doing with this is I'm trying to do like a minimal editing effort. Otherwise, I'd be all about like putting in little applauses every time you say something.
That would be pretty cool.
No, I need that. Don't kill that. Don't kill me.
I think this is exactly game.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Exactly game. Soul Charge, yeah.
Soul Charge too good. Konami, please ban.
It's already at 1. What else do you want?
You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe I should have put Soul Charge in here.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that each and every one of these dragons would enjoy a goat for breakfast.
I mean, quite probably. I don't know about the tank one.
Well, maybe not the tank one.
I don't know that tanks eat goats. I think they just eat fire.
You see, that's the catch. I'm tossing the goats to the dragons for breakfast.
Oh, I see. Very clever.
It's all about the mind games.
Very clever indeed. I am probably going to do one more duel for this episode if you want to stick around for that. Or not.
Sure. Why not?
It's nice to not be talking entirely to myself unless the audience can't hear you, in which case I'm still talking entirely to myself. Oof. That was fast. Are you in?
Yes, I am.
Alright, I'm fighting Segmer. Not quite Smegma, thankfully. And I've discovered that the thing that hurts this deck most is having awful hands. Just all the time. Segmer apparently seems to be having the same problem. Judging by his comments.
Monarchs brick a lot now that they've had the ban list.
Yeah. Thankfully. See, I don't mind domain. I'm fine with domain. My problem Yeah, see, this I'm fine with. He's gonna, like, bounce something from my hand, probably. Oh, he's not. Well, then.
He had the monster in his hand. I don't know why he didn't tribute it. Maybe he wants to tribute on your turn using the trap he searched?
Oh, he did do that. Maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps.
I always hate tributing an idea when there's nothing banished.
Yeah. My problem with Monarchs is always... It was always Stormforth. Stormforth, Heavenly Monarch. And then Karaz, so they got rid of 3 of your cards. Alright, I'm gonna set my horsey boo. Because hopefully, it'll get sent to the graveyard, and then I can use it to send Phalanx to the graveyard. And then I can use ducks to summon it. What if I told you this is actually a shape? Oh! Yes! I am glad this is the person for my final goal.
Oh god, the memes. My question is, what the heck is it possessing?
A memes incarnate. So Horse Stilts, I've tried this in Dragunity before. It is the dumbest thing to run, because all you do is banish it, and then you get to send Phalanx to the graveyard.
I mean, that's not the worst possible use. You should run an actual Speedroid engine, though, so you can, like, normal summon that, special summon Terror Top, shenanigans.
I mean, maybe. Like I say, the point of this deck was to just take an idea and run with it. It wasn't supposed to be overly great. So, sort of a, like, my whole idea I want to do for this series is, like, hey, here's some really dumb stuff we can come up with. And then maybe someone who is actually competent at deck building can go and make it decent from there.
It's the thought that counts.
Do I want to do deck thinning, or do I want to do Crystal Wing?
I mean, Crystal Wing's my favorite synchro, if that's any incentive.
I do Crystal Wing because I'm using Joe's Dragunity toolbox sleeves. Will we get Solemn Stricken?
I mean, you can't see it, but on my screen, the background is Maiden with Eyes of Blue, holding a card and standing in front of Blue Eyes White Dragon. My sleeves are all Maiden with Eyes of Blue, and my negation is Crystal Wing shouting nay.
I believe that's the one I have on here too, actually. See, Arcbrave is a 7 or 8 dragon, unfortunately. Arcbrave is the worst thing ever. Just gonna send that.
Arcbrave is great. The only problem I have with it is it's not level 8. If it was a level 8, it'd be great, because then you could trade in with it. Then you could use trade-in on it.
Yes. That is my entire problem with it. Alright,
I mean,
monsters you control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Interesting.
You better kaiju that Shape Snatch. It's too strong.
I did not put kaijus in here.
Well, how will you ever get over 1,200 attack?
I'm not sure, man. Shape Snatch is too good. Oh. This might help.
Just watch. You don't mill anything you want to. It's just everything you don't want in the graveyard. Like all your ducks, all your everything else.
I saw at least one ducks go. All the light and darkness dragons. No, did I really not get any snows again? See, a Necroface, 2 light and darkness dragons. Archbrave. Well, no ducks are in the grave. And no ravines are in the grave. So I'm going to consider that a good mill.
There's your problem. You have this. You have lolly bait in your hands.
My hands are just filled with lollies.
Why can't I hold all these lollies?
I would buy a plushie of Fairy Tale Snow. Konami, get your marketing department on this. Fairy Tale, well now I have to be boring.
Boring? You call that boring? It looks pretty interesting to me.
Oh no. Why did you attribute Shape Snatch for it?
You should have attributed what's her name? Oh no, he can't because it's a tribute summon monster, so it only takes that one tribute.
Oh.
I was gonna say, otherwise it'd be like, hey, tribute idea, get back your spell you banished.
I mean, you could have attributed both of them. Oh no. Okay. Oh, actually, do I have 2 Levitans in the graveyard? I do not. Curses. I have all my light and darkness Dargans. All my lit and dank Dargans. Okay. Oh, now you're gonna bring out the fire one?
Can you survive being burned?
I think so.
Fires of Thessalos are quite deadly.
Yeah.
Why didn't you use that in Leviton?
Because I only have the one.
But you could revive it. And do things.
But now I can get ducks. Which weren't all banished somehow.
Archbrave? No Archbrave?
Oh, did I have Archbrave? I did have Archbrave. Dang it.
No, the misplays. At least he doesn't have domain. Watch as he draws domain.
Shape Snatch too good, new meta. See, now he's gonna bounce back Snow. There's domain.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Who's gonna get the domain? Now you're in their territory, man. You're in their domain. You came to the wrong neighborhood, my friend. To the wrong neighborhood.
Eventually, I want to make a negation animation that's just whatever this orb is on escalation of the monarchs, and have the caption say that escalated quickly. Bye, Snow. So I didn't mill any grass looks greener. Oh no. You know what? This is fine.
This is fine as you're set on fire. I wonder how what this is similar to. This seems pretty familiar to me. This is fine, huh?
Yeah, this is fine.
You dead. Cause you can't synchro. You can't crystal wing.
Watch this sandstorm. I wish it was sandstorm, actually. Ooh. That's another thing I should have put in here was mirror forces of some sort. Oh, hey. Oh no, they can't be destroyed by card effects. Rip this Raigeki. My entire graveyard is useless. Unfortunately, we are at an impasse. You want to win. I do not want you to win. I want you to win, but I want you to win with Shape Snatch. That seems fair, right?
Quite.
Rawr. I've just been growing so fond of Spiritual Swords of Revealing Light. I don't even know why.
It's a good card for the graveyard. If I had them, I'd run them in things. I love mill decks, so you know.
And I'll let this one kill me.
Aren't they in the movie pack or something?
I believe they are in the movie pack, yes. Harpist. What can we get? We can get a Dux. Quack.
I think that's the only thing she can search.
Well. That was the worst top deck in history.
What'd you get?
I got a Dark Hole. Yeah, all my Legionnaires are in the graveyard. Welp.
Wait, what? What just happened? I heard a bunch of sounds.
He has March of the Monarchs, and my hand was Dark Hole and Raigeki. We got this. We don't got this.
I mean, the odds are definitely against you.
I mean, unless he has something to get rid of Leviathan, which he probably does. I should be able to stall for quite some time. Still reading that as Underworld Squirrel.
Ah.
That's fine. Actually, no, it's not fine. We don't have the other Leviathan. This is what I was worried about.
Oh, you need to have 2 Leviathan in the graveyard?
Yeah.
Summon an Archbrave. You'll banish all the spell traps.
I will. But...
And gain a lot of attack.
You're right, though. Oh, I can banish Return of the Dragon Lords instead. No, thank you. Oh, that is a lot of attack.
Yay! Oh.
Oh. Well. Well.
Well.
We tried.
You certainly did. It was a valiant effort.
I can live for one more turn. Actually.
Let Archbrave die.
Yeah.
Because you can use it to revive a thing and do a thing.
I like how it asks me twice because I have 2 Return of the Dragon Lords.
You can do this, man. Just gotta summon Archbrave again.
Thanks for destroying my swords so that I could use it to negate all your attacks. Instead of just 2 and then dying to death. You know what? That was the worst card I could have top decked.
Dark Hole?
Cards of Consonance.
Should have held on to the Dark Hole and the Regeki in case you could, in case of an instant where you could revive your Archbrave again.
Probably.
Should equip Archbrave.
Oh, I already clicked Light and Dark.
Well.
Equipping Lark.
If it dies, you get to summon Archbrave anyway.
Yeah. And then I'll just banish all the things. See, I got loops. I'm looping. I don't need
Maybe you should have summoned this in defense mode.
Yeah. No. So if I summon it in defense mode, he might summon Shape Snatch and get over it.
Wouldn't that be awesome to imagine Shape Snatch killing that thing?
Why did you end your turn? Oh.
Because he knows that he knows the loops you're capable of.
I have looped for over 1,000 loops. Oh, I got the second Leviathan. Here we go. We are going to get our second Leviathan in the graveyard. And now we can just stall until he decks out. Right? That's how this works?
Possibly. Though if he destroys you, your Archbrave will destroy your Dragon Ravine too.
That's fine.
So you should get Archbrave because Archbrave will bench all his stuff so that he can't, get through your things.
That is a great response. Well, yes, Archbrave will banish all of the spell traps. But
it's bigger. Unless he gets a third domain, he can't make anything bigger.
True. True. Of course, now I just need to wait until deck out. See what was. We have an exciting match for you today, ladies and gentlemen. 4 of the greatest kings known to man versus this one dragon that kind of tags out with these other 2 dragons, and then they just can't die. Well, that can kill them.
He broke the loop! No!
He broke the loop! No. I wish Light and Darkness Dragon's effect still worked while it was in the spell trap zone. That'd be so broken. Oh. Put the shape snatch back. No. Well, unfortunately, that is game.
Do you have another swords in the graveyard?
I do not. I have Return of the Dragon Lords. Should I do it?
You have enough to stop him from killing you?
I have all 3, I think. That'll stop.
So he has to attack with every single one of his monsters then.
If there is one thing I can do, it is stall. Well. Do I have a 4th one in my graveyard? No.
You just have Keeper of the Shrine special summon itself when a dragon dies. Add the dragon back to your hand.
Alright, let's see.
It's 2 tributes for a dragon.
What can do? What can
do things? Can even cook an egg?
Cannot cook an egg, unfortunately. Fairy Tale would be nice right now, but unfortunately not. Interesting.
What you need is a invoked Elysium. Because then you can have it banish itself to banish all monsters your opponent controls with an attribute that share an attribute with it, and it's every attribute, so you can just banish, nuke the board. Take that, Monarch's March. You don't protect against banishment that doesn't target, do you?
See, we can send that other Leviathan to the graveyard. Well, I was able to actually get the loop going, so I think that makes this successful enough as far as the video goes. Know what? How much attack do I need? Not enough. We're going out swinging. Solemn strike it, please. Oh, it's only 2,500. Rip.
It's okay. Maybe he'll draw a Shape Snatch.
I ruined his chances of drawing Shape Snatch.
You fiend.
No, it's a zombie, actually. Also, it looked creepy already, but with the HD card art, it looks even worse. Regular Mobius? Oh no, not Dragon Marine. Good game indeed. Alright. Well, I think that was the last tool I'm gonna do. I got a resounding I forgot to write the last couple rounds down, so I do not know how many wins or losses I have. I'll put it in the video edited annotations. Alright, well, I'm going to end the recording here. Thank everyone for watching. Everyone thank Goats for being our surprise guest.
Yay!
Anything you want to add in, Goats?
Shack soda. Taste the shack.
We're stealing slogans from Hardleg already.
Hey, they didn't claim copyrights on that.
You are correct.
If Joe has a problem with it, I'm sure he'll complain.
Oh, I'm sure he'll complain anyway.